I just got done training back. I didn't listen to my music once. Instead, I focused on every single rep. I meditated on it. I fixated on every single muscle fiber popping. Today, I checked all my emails. I went through each email with care. I'm making this YouTube video right now. I'm selecting every word I use with caution. Why is that? Today is July 1st, 2018. 2 years ago on this day, I launched KetoSavage.com. I launched my ebook, and I launched my brand. In essence, that was the beginning of what I am today. Every day since then, I've trained, I've emailed, I've worked on some type of video or podcast or something to move that needle forward. 2 years ago today, I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I didn't know what a podcast was. I started recording videos with my iPhone in my closet with a black beach towel as my backdrop. I still don't know what I'm doing, but I feel pride in how far I've come. I feel like I'm beginning to make an impact. My first video got no views. After like 2 months' time, I think it had 3 views. I spent more time watching YouTube videos, learning how to use my editing software, than I spent editing. I would make videos in hopes that somebody would see them and be grateful when I got 5 views. I don't have a lot of views on my videos now. In the grand scheme of things, my audience is not huge. But that's okay, because my audience is loyal. You are loyal. You are the reason I can look back after this 2-year time span and smile and take pride in how far I've come, because it's built on your shoulders. This is the 2-year anniversary of Keto Savage. So much has happened these past 6 months, much less these past 2 years. I've been speaking at conferences. My podcast is growing off the charts. Keto Brick wasn't even a thing 2 years ago. I've got my pro card since then. Crystal, I'm engaged to Crystal, the love of my life. She's won her first show. She's built a successful brand. I've built partnerships with amazing people. I launched a business in partnership with Keto Connect. 2 years ago today, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I made the decision to put myself out there, tried to learn how to build a website. The website that I launched 2 years ago doesn't even look like the one that's live today. I didn't know exactly how to get to where I am today, but I knew I had to start somewhere. I knew I wasn't happy in the life I was living previously. There's no roadmap to what I'm doing now. And if you choose to go out on a limb and follow your passion and just jump into the abyss, there's not going to be a roadmap for you either. But there's one thing I can promise you. When you pull that plug and you freaking jump into what you know is right, you'll start seeing opportunities in places you never could have before. You'll start building momentum from people you never knew. You'll be able to look at the YouTube comments, the Facebook messages, the Instagram DMs, the emails, and take stock in the impact you're making. I'm making enough money to support myself. I'm making enough money to pay the bills, and I'm making enough money to invest back in the business, which is where all my money goes. That's nothing, okay? That's just a small piece of the puzzle. I used to put a lot of weight in that, but no. Tell you what I put weight in now. When I check an email and the person writes me a freaking essay saying how some little bitty tidbit of something I said, not even thinking about it in a podcast 6 months ago, changed the way they think, changed the way they act, and changed the way they go through life. when I get that email, and even if it's a freaking sentence, it doesn't have to be an essay, but when I get that email, that right there hits me like a ton of bricks. Like that right there makes my life worthwhile. No monetary value could do that. When I look at people come up to me in excitement at a conference, just want to take a picture of me, I mean, it's humbling, and I'll never deny that picture, because I'm never going to be too prideful to think that I did this without y'all. I couldn't do this with y'all without y'all. I couldn't do this without y'all at all. I mean, like when I think about that, it brings me back to freaking square one. I mean, you, the one watching this video right now, is the reason I'm able to make this video. You are the reason my last 2 years have been worth a damn. You are the reason I'm excited to wake up, get out of bed, and tackle the day. I couldn't do me without you. There would be no Keto Savage without you. And 2 years ago, when nobody watched my videos and nobody listened to my podcast, I didn't even have a podcast, I didn't have that foundation. I didn't have you. But I have you now, and I'm never going to take you for granted. If I can give one piece of advice to anybody that's just on the fence as to whether or not they should jump and just go for something they believe in, something that they find fulfillment in, something that they believe will bring them some type of success and leave a legacy, freaking go for it. You can't afford not to. You can't afford not to. If you don't, I don't care what the risks are, just freaking take the risks. Like, jump, you know? I mean, obviously be conscious of the family you're supporting if you have one, and, you know, but put safety a little bit to the wayside, you know? You gotta just freaking take a risk in life. I'll tell you one thing, these past 2 years of my life have taught me more about myself and life in general than the prior 24 years, you know? I know who I am now. I have confidence in who I am now. I can tackle the day with intensity and with purpose and with intention because I know my calling in life. How many people can say that? I'm so freaking blessed to be able to say that. At 26 years old, I can say I know what I was put on this earth to do. And I know that with certainty because of you. I've been in a very reflective state of mind today, 2 years anniversary state, and I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you from the bottom, the depths of my heart and my soul, because I owe it all to y'all, every damn bit. See y'all tomorrow.